So I feel like the beginning of this video is like the pre-show because I'm experimenting with doing live videos again on my iPhone versus on my computer. I was doing them regularly from my iPhone for a while, but I've been getting complaints off and on that the audio hasn't been great, so I'm also projecting just in case the audio is off. I am very committed to doing live videos. That's the format I like the most right now, and it's challenging. There seems to be an obstacle almost every time I do a live video. But I learned a lot of lessons through it. It's showed my persistence and all of that. So the newest hurdle is that when I recorded a live video last week, I watched part of the recording and it was like the very beginning of the video had been cut off. So I haven't quite figured out where it cuts off yet. I'm not sure. It's just an ongoing experiment. But hello, uh, I just felt like recording a little video because I'm feeling very positive right now, and I feel like sometimes my videos can feel seem really down. I definitely was a week ago, almost exactly a week ago. I recorded this video about feeling really down about an event, and then I recorded a video a few days later after that, or the next day, and I don't even remember what that one was about, but I know I was back here. And, you know, through observing and recording a lot of my thoughts and feelings and experiences in life, one major thing that I learned time and time again is that even when I felt really low, it doesn't last very long. And I feel like that's such an important message to share and remind people of because if you're ever feeling low or if you're currently feeling low, it's so helpful to have someone there to tell you that the grass will be greener. And of course, it's all relative, it's all circumstantial. What makes us feel low may take a while to get through. And maybe we're feeling low because we're going through something physically that makes it really challenging. There's so many different reasons why we may feel low at certain points. I think also what I've been learning through all the self work that I'm doing is that the more self work you do on yourself, the better you get at working on yourself and the quicker your recovery time is. So I felt really horrible last week when I did that video after my event. I felt vulnerable. I was talking about shame. I just was going processing a lot of negative emotions. And I think actually the video following that one, I was also feeling some negative emotions because of some feedback I received and it just felt like the shit was hitting the fan and it felt like I don't know that things just weren't good. And this week flew by. I cannot believe it's Saturday right now. Like, how is that possible? I feel like I barely got anything done this week. It's been tough. It's really tough to recover from the Natural Products Expo. But even though I don't feel as accomplished as I would like, and I had some troubling feedback, and it just felt like I've been all over the place this week, I still feel really good right now. And that's the other thing that I'm learning more and more about myself is that I don't think that our circumstances necessarily dictate how we're feeling, if that makes sense. I think that if we can find ways to balance ourselves and to add a lot of happiness into our life, and that kind of like pads any negatives things or challenging things, and the more experienced we are about dealing with challenges, the easier it becomes to get through them and to just be okay with whatever you're going through, right? And I really actually my this coach that I'm working with right now gave me a homework assignment of journaling, which just occurred to me right now. I've been in such a whirlwind. I had the coaching session on Tuesday, and that feels like, how could that have been so many days ago? you know? Uh, but, anyways, I really feel like I should be journaling because it's really amazing how many emotions I go through and I'm sure you go through on a day-to-day basis, you know, and the challenges of one day are completely different from the challenges of other days. And I guess it's just fascinating when you can step back and look at yourself as a human being and realize like how much we go through and how resilient we are as humans. Like we don't give ourselves enough credit. I have something like on an eyelash or in my eye. It's bothering me, so I apologize if I keep rubbing my eye. I am winding down. If you signed up for an Eco Vegan Pal Care package, I'm so super excited to let you know that I've been working on them all day and I'll be working on them more tomorrow. I hope to finish them for the most part tomorrow. I'm a perfectionist. Actually, I'm trying not to use that word. I really aim to make things as good as possible. Is it probably a better way of putting that? And so these packages I put so much time and care into, thus the term care package, and I just want them to be really good. I know most people, because I've done the care packages before, most people are really happy with what they receive, and I probably put more pressure on myself to make them really good than I need to. But if any of you haven't signed up for it, you don't know what it's about, I do have a few more left. I'm not sure what I'm going to do quite yet. I originally had just created like 20 care packages, and now I'm thinking I can do up to 30, but it just takes so much time to put these together. And I haven't quite figured out the best system for them yet. This is the second time I've done them. So basically, the care package I like to customize to people, and I have over 300 products, you guys. Like I probably have 350 if I were to count every single thing, maybe more, maybe 400, because I have a lot of small things like stickers, buttons, coupons, and then I have like full size things. Full size products, body care, food, books, magazines, accessories, jewelry. Like I have so much stuff. And now it's just spread out over all over my home, and I've organized it into a spreadsheet, and I've been going through all the different things that people have told me that they like, and I'm just trying to like put together cool boxes and really customize them to each person. And it's an undertaking. It usually takes me 2 or 3 days just to like pack them up, and not including the time it takes to like market it and create the sales page and all that stuff. So I'm just trying to observe it and see if it's something that I want to do ongoing. I think it's become easier than it was the first time, but it's just still a lot of work, and I feel like the system isn't fantastic yet. Right now it's just me. One of my big aims this year is to hire at least an assistant. And one thing I accomplished this week is I had a meeting with a potential assistant. I'm really nervous about hiring another assistant. I've had a few over the years, and I've had interns, and it's tough because I really need help. I've been doing most of my career like eco vegan gal on my own for almost 10 years, and there's so many things that I could be doing bigger and better, or just doing period, that I'm not doing if I had at least an assistant. And it's scary hiring somebody because it just takes so much work to find the right person, to train them, and